February 22nd, 4:45 p.m. I got home from church like 2 hours ago, and service was great today. It was really good. I believe, today was like the last sermon of a sermon series that they were doing called Going Public. Pretty much like giving us encouragement and tools of like going public with our faith, evangelizing, things of that sort. In this video, I wanted to, you see by the title that is like, I haven't put light at the end of the tunnel with a question mark. And I think I just want to clear up the fact that, like, I have good days. Like, I genuinely do have good days. There is moments where it's like, I am happy, like I do feel joy, and when I do feel those days, I feel them very strongly, but they are very short-lived moments, and it's something that I can't control, unfortunately. And being that I deal with something like borderline personality disorder, where when these highs come, they're very high, but when these lows hit, they hit. I'm not in a low right now, at least I don't think. I think I'm like in the middle, honestly. Like if I was to describe like how I am right now, like mentally, emotionally, I would say it's like, it's cloudy skies, but it's warm. Cloudy skies, but warm temperature. That's how I would, like fall autumn warm. Like that's how I would describe how like I am emotionally, how I've been for like the past week or so. So much has happened, you know. Things that I actually don't want to share because they are very personal. Just a lot of transitions, big changes have happened in my personal life. Both of the changes, decisions I've made, that yes, they hurt, but I realize that it's for the best, for the betterment of my sanity, my peace, my mental health, and for the others involved. So yeah, trying to go throughout these different transitions and changes that I'm dealing with. And there is this sense of calm. I can't say peace because I personally feel like there's a difference between calm and peace. I don't really know what it is, but it's like I can feel it. I can't really describe it. But a sense of calm about certain things, and to be honest, it scares me because with the changes that have happened in my life, like there's a part of me that thinks that it's like, should I be this, like, not even nonchalant, but just like kind of like a let it be, like let it happen type feel? Like, should I be like this? Like, should I be feeling more things? Like, am I actually okay? Like, am I actually good with this, or am I just masking? Like, it's confusing and a bit frustrating, because with something like BPD, like, there could be moments where it's like I could be like in a situation or an environment that will provoke joy or happiness out of like the everyday person, and I may feel that emotion too, but then I question myself, be like, wait, was I really feeling that, or was I like manic, or was I like masking myself to like force myself to feel that because I don't want other people to know that I'm actually feeling another type of way that's opposite to what they're feeling. And it's a constant thing that I am dealing with, questioning myself about. I don't like it, but it is a reality that I have to deal with. And I try to take these questions to God. I've been trying to just be really more raw and personal and honest in my prayers and talks with God. It has been helpful though in doing that, because before I would be scared. Like, there's literally, and I'm being very honest, like there's been times where it's like a curse word will slip out of my mouth. I wouldn't be like, no, I'm lying. There was times where I did curse at God directly, but I did take it back. I promise I took it back. And just times where I was just cursing at like people who hurt me or whatever thing I was like dealing with at the time of me saying that particular prayer. And it's like more and more so now, like up until the present day, is that God is okay with that. Like, he can handle that. Like, I was talking with a friend today that was, because my church is moving to a new location, which is very exciting. It's a new, bigger location, which gives us more space to see more people for services, to have the chance to explore different type of events, and the chance to be able to have a greater outreach for more people, to serve more people in the community. And what is it that like a group of us had walked over there with the pastor to like look at the place, and I wanted to go because I haven't seen the place in person yet. I just seen pictures of it. And so me and a friend of mine who's also on the worship team, we were talking, and I was like sharing this with him, that I was like, yo, like God can handle it. Like, he can handle it. And it's like, and I said and I said that is like, God is the greatest witness. Like, and it's like, I said it in like a funny way, in like a factual funny way, that's like when you say something that's true, but then it's like you say it as like a joke, you know. But then it's like, me thinking about it now, it's like, yo, God really is the greatest witness. Like, he has not only just a witness of my life, of everything I've been through up until this point, all the words I've said, all the actions I've did, and to see that I still turn around to him, to seek him, to worship him, choosing to love him, choosing to expose myself to him, and to expose myself to the things about myself that I need to change, that he sees in me that needs to go. Like, allowing healing to happen, allowing all of this work, like pruning, you would say, for my spiritual fruit to grow. And even like throughout history, from the beginning of time, like literally from the time of the Bible, like God has witnessed so many things, and he's still God. Still God. Still mighty, still vengeful, wrath, but in love and justice. Still will give peace that surpasses beyond understanding. And one thing about God though, like, because I was reminded of in the story of Moses with the people of Israel, that they had like fled from Egypt, They were in the desert, and the people of Israel was just, they was bugging. A true reflection of how we are today as a people. And it was at one point where like God was like, yo, like I regret making these people. I regret creating them. And then it took Moses, the person who lacked so much confidence in his voice, in his authority, to be the one to stand in the gap for these people that were giving him hell because he was the leader of these people. God appointed him to be the leader of these people. And he stood in the gap to remind God of the promise that he made. If that doesn't take courage and in a sense of authority too, because Moses had so much of a close contact with God. Like he literally saw God face to face, I would say. Because when he would come down from the mountain, he would be glowing. And to go from someone who was not confident in their words, like he apparently had like some type of speech impediment problem, soft-spoken, something like that, wasn't confident in his authority, to then turn around and be the man to become confident in the words that God had previously spoken to him, to remind God of those same words that God has spoken to him about the promises that he made for his people. God is a witness. God is a great witness. And I am so thankful that he's my witness. He's my witness and my judge. Well, Jesus is the judge. God is my witness. Well, is it the... Sorry. I think I may have messed that up, but hopefully you understand. And even with BPD, depression, and anxiety, it's like I have like the moments, like how I said in the beginning, of like these moments of like this sense of just like boldness, courageousness, a sense of who I am, like knowing what I want. These moments do happen, and they come and go. But I'm learning now to like really just take in those moments when they do come, and I thank God for that. I do. Because at the end of the day, I know it's only God that has like kept me up until this point, and will continue to keep me until he calls me home, which is heaven, because earth is our temporary home. So I titled this video with Light at the End of the Tunnel with a question mark, because just to be real with the fact that it's like I question when that light is actually there, just because of not even the fear and or doubt that it's like the light can come and that it can happen. It's just the fact that it's happening, that I was like, wait, this is happening? Like to me? Like, really? Like, am I allowed to take in this moment right now, or do I have to be cautious? Do I have to be weary? Is this a trick for me to be able to like stand up on my toes and to increase my discernment? Like I have to go through that thought process every time. Every single time. I don't know if that means I'm lacking faith in God, but at the end of the day, it is drawing me closer to Him because I want to be closer to Him. Yeah. At the end of the day, I want to be closer to Him. I want to get a better sense of what He wants my life to look like with BPD, with depression, with anxiety. What He really wants me to do with all of these different things that are inside of me.